Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Saturday the 21st, and today was a lovely day outside, hot, a little bit of sprinkles and rain in the evening, but windy upon a lot of wind. So it has been a very windy last few months, like ever since the last hurricane came through. We had one calm day, and after that it's been windy for like a week leading up to it, and then ever since then it's been much higher wind than average. So but it is what it is. We got this morning, got the dogs taken care of, played with them, got them all fed, and all the fun stuff that comes with having extra dogs in the house. Chilled out with that whole thing. Didn't have a lot of time to really get much done because we had to be over to set up a booth at a Enjoying the River event. I'm not sure that's the name it was called, but basically it's kind of an outdoor. They had some teaching kids how to fish from like 8 to 10 and whatnot and stuff, and went ahead from there. And unfortunately, we got there. I got there like 8, a little before 8, to make sure I had a spot. Karen headed over to work to pick up the truck, thing which I told her to bring home last night, and she goes, "We'll go back and get it." And I'm like, "There's no use. We're going to waste the trip over. Just do it on the way there." So she picked it up on the way there. I was just going to have the truck here all night, savor the trip of going back in the morning, but it is what it is. Also, not to go back in the car afterwards, but it all works out. I think maybe she didn't want to take it across. She went to Beachside and picked up pizza. That might have been part of the reason she didn't, but it is what it is. So we got there. I found the spot, talked to people where they wanted us. We basically, she got there with a truck, and I went ahead and parked the truck for her. She got a squeeze. It's a giant F350 extended cab long bed, actually crew cab long bed. It's not the simplest thing in the world to drive, so I squeezed between a few trees and some telephone poles and whatnot. Did a little U-turn there, back into the spot we wanted it to be at, and then dropped it off there. From there, I got on ahead and got the canopy set up. We got that with a little bit of help from Karen. They're just, I don't know what it is. I must not have the knack for setting those easy ups and like the off-brand easy ups and the fancy ones, whatever it is. I can't get them to lock into place that first time to get the canopy to extend fully out. So I really dislike those for that purpose. And they need like a real ratchet strap thing. You just kind of pull down, knocks it into place. But it is what it is. So finally got it put up. Got it tied to the truck. Actually tied it to the front wheels so it was not going to blow away. Then as the wind picked up later in the day, tied the other side to the telephone pole guide wire just because it was starting to move around a little bit. It made me a little bit nervous. So on top of that, we had it parked in the front so everybody pulling in could see the name of the company, all the fun stuff there goes with it. Tied the banner up on the other side of the truck so everybody in the event can see the name of the truck. And we were doing hurricane supply drop off, which most people know they can drop it off at the shop all week. So I don't know, didn't expect a lot to happen there, but it is what it is. So went ahead, we got some cash donations, and when I left, there was nobody had brought any actual goods yet, so we didn't need the truck, but gave us something to tie to. So that worked out, I guess, a little bit in the process. But went ahead from there, we got it all set up, got it all ready to go, and still had like an hour and a half for the actual event opened. So we hopped on the motorcycle and went and did some run around, went hit some yard sales, came back by the house, let the dogs out again real quick, played with them for a little bit. From there, headed back over. Was hanging out at the park there for a little bit at the event. Handful of vendors. There was insurance companies and chiropractors and Florida Game and Wildlife. There was a petting zoo. There was a beach cleanup. There's a handful of people there at the event, and then it just kind of was. I don't know the same. There's a one DJ guy here that does a lot of events, and he's not my cup of tea. I'm not that big of a fan of him, but I don't know if it's the only one we have, or just everybody else seems to love the guy. I don't know, because it seems like every outdoor event I go to, he's there. So went ahead, we got it all wrapped up though. We got done. Got all my stuff needed to be done there. I had to run back home to give back when the customers come picking their dog up. So met with them, got the dog taken care of, headed back over to the event, hung out with Karen the rest of the morning, and basically I was talking to a young couple who are becoming chiropractors, graduating. They got a job in a new company starting up doing chiropractic here in New Smyrna or Edgewater. I'm not sure what I wanted. I think New Smyrna, and we chatted for quite a while. Had a great talk. Went ahead, not certain I need their form of chiropractic. It is what it is, but yeah, I've tried chiropractic a lot, and unless I find somebody who does like that weird, they beat you with a hammer, or they do something weird, I'm probably gonna skip most chiropractic unless I get way so far out of shape I can't move again, have to go in and get that randomly adjusted, because I've tried it every so often. I've tried it 2 or 3 times a week for a long time, and nothing seems to really get me where it doesn't seem to help me that much in the process. I felt damn near as bad at the end of going 2 or 3 times a week as I did at going, once every 3 weeks. So it is what it is. But it's been a while. I haven't been to the chiropractor since shit before I went back to Iowa, which I think was April. I think it was April. I think it was April. I don't know. I had to look and see, but it's been a long ass time. I know that it's been a long time, and I feel damn near as crappy as I did when I was going every day. So as of right now, I'm just saving myself a ton of money. You figure between about $35 I think it was per adjustment, and I'm not spending that money. So I'm just banking that money away. I guess who knows? Maybe I'll spend it on, I'll need surgery later on my back. Who the hell knows what happens with it? But it is what it is. So went ahead and that all got chilled out there. It was what it was. Like I said, I'm saving a bunch of money in the chiropractic, so I'm like, yeah, whatever. I hurt when I go. I hurt when I don't go. So just screw it. But from there, got back. All that stuff was done. We headed home when Karen's coworker showed up. Her and her husband showed up. They chilled out. They took over the unit, and they were going to put everything away at the end of the event, run it back to the shop, drop the truck off, all that fun stuff that goes with it. So from there, we headed out back home. We had a couple of yard sales, just nothing major, just kind of chilling out. Got back here to the house, took care of the dog stuff, hung out there a little bit. And for some reason, I don't know, I was just exhaustedly tired. I think part of it was wondering that tent was going to blow away if I had tied up right, whatnot. Kind of just seemed like it stressed me out mentally there a little bit. But got back here. We ended up taking a nap. We watched some Netflix and stuff on the couch. Just got a nap in. We ate some leftover pizza because she brought home pizza last night. And I love leftover pizza. Damn, it's good. So had some leftover pizza. Had herself a good time with that. And pretty much just chilled out the rest of the night. We didn't do crap. We were going to run up to Daytona, do some Sam's Club shopping and stuff, and then it got late enough, and I said, to hell, we didn't go. So I was like, plus if I go in the later afternoon, I have to deal with the peasants instead of the early hours of the Plus members, and it seemed like the Plus members, few people in there, and they seem to like know what they're doing better. There seem to be a little more respectful people. So I try to only go to Sam's Club during the Plus hours in the morning because it's just so much more pleasant in the whole process. So went ahead, like I said, we came out here in the patio, ended up burning a bunch of boxes, burnt some wood and stuff. And as I was out here, we basically heard Karen thought it was a fire truck, the little psh, air brake go off. I was like, what the hell? I was like, great, I'm burning crap out here. I was burning, not a big deal. All I had left was firewood, and it was not really smoke. It's dark, so I was like, what the hell? So I went ahead and basically walked in the corner, saw a fire truck and lights down the road a little ways, and I was like, oh crap, I know the house they're at. They got 3 big huskies that are, if they have to go in, if there's like an emergency or something, I want to go deal with. So I basically headed over to check on it. Text Karen real quick. Actually, I called her and said, hey, I'm heading over here to see if they need help with the dogs. Cause I know the dogs, and I've been around them and stuff. And like I said, they're friendly. It's just they bark a lot and they're big. So got over here to the house and talked to him, and I guess the wife had fell and couldn't get up, and they were trying to get in. They must not have been too concerned they weren't kicking a door in, kind of thing. So they at least were able to do that. The husband's out the racetrack with his phone turned off, so a few of the neighbors came out. We were trying to get hold of stuff. I went into the fence with them and said, hey, I know the dogs and stuff. They finally got one of the EMT guys, fire guys, I'm not sure who it was, got in there. Some people got in the house. I'm not sure if they knew the code. Somehow they got in. They got in the house, and they ended up going around the back to calm the dogs, and they were freaking out. So I got the dogs calmed down, stayed outside the screen door thing and stuff. Just got the dogs calmed down, kept reminding everybody to keep the gates shut there's like 3 separate yards there. You can kind of shut them out of different parts of the yard, which is really nice. And basically we did a really good job. We had somebody kind of post when the neighbors posted the main gate, so if the dogs did get out of the house, they would be kind of stuck there. My big concern was if the dogs saw somebody breaking into the house, kicking a door in or breaking a window, that would become a major issue with that whole process of now the dogs are going to assume that she's under distress. She's already under distress. Now somebody's trying to come in to get her. So, but that worked out great. Got back here to the house. Haven't heard what the finalization of that was. Hopefully I'll know soon. I don't know what it was exactly. But like I said, they were here not that much longer after that, and they basically headed out. So I did my part with it. Came back, finished up watching some Netflix out here in the back patio. Hung out, kind of watched the fire just smolder throughout the night, and basically headed in and wrapped it up and called it a day. So talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.